Football isn't a contact sport. It's a collision sport. Dancing is a contact sport. Duffy daughter. Winning isn't everything. It's the only thing. Vince Lombardi. Pro football is like nuclear warfare. There are winners. There are no winners, only survivors. Frank Gifford. Don't matter what they throw at us, only angry people win football games. Darrell Loyal. Scene 1, time, the present. Place, a living room in a house located somewhere in the United States. In the room is a middle-aged man and a middle-aged woman. The man's name is Cleve Laubinger. The woman's name is Nadine. They've been married for 25 years. Cleve is 48 years old. He's a former professional football player. His position was defensive lineman.
What the hell is going on inside my head?
I told you go see Dr. Grant.
I've seen him a dozen times. All he does is give me pills. Meanwhile, my head is feeling like it's ready to blow up.
I hate seeing you like this. You're making me crazy.
Making you crazy. All you can think about is you. What about me? Don't you care about me?
I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, right. You never mean it. I can't stand when you say that.
You're scaring me, Cleve. You really are.
I don't care. Don't you understand my pain? I can't stand it.
I'm gonna call Dr. Grant.
Oh, go ahead. Call that damn quack. He doesn't care about me. No one cares.
Sweetie, please. I do care. Please, stop it. God help me, please.
This is Delvin. I heard shouting. What's going on in there?
Nothing, Del.
Open the door.
Who are you?
Please, don't you know me? I'm your next door neighbor.
Get out. Get out before I kill you.
Please, stop. Okay, please, Del, call an ambulance.
Ambulance, nothing. I'm calling the police.
I can't take it anymore.
Hello, 911. Yes, this is an emergency. Get me the police.
End of scene 1. Scene 2. Time, 33 years earlier. Place, a high school locker room. Inside the room is a group of teenagers and a middle-aged man. The teenagers are wearing football uniforms. They are members of the Midgewell High School football team. One of the players is Cleve. He's 15 years old and already 6 feet tall and weighs 250 pounds. The middle-aged man is the coach, Donald Deke Burkowski. Deke is delivering a pep talk.
Gentlemen, this game is all about winning. Do you understand?
Yes.
Louder, gentlemen, so I can hear you.
Yes.
That's better. You know, there are some who say it's not whether you win or lose, but how you play the game. That is garbage. Pure balderdash. Football is war. It's win or lose, period. And nobody likes a loser. Nobody remembers a loser. They only remember the winner. So, what are we?
Winners!
Louder, gentlemen!
Winners!
And what are we going to do?
Win!
That's right, win. And don't forget that. Now, your opponent is going to try to stop you from winning. You won't let that happen, right?
Right!
That's the spirit. When you go out on that field, your one goal will be to win. You will hit your opponent as hard as you can and as fast as you can. Nothing will stand in your way, and nobody will stop you because you guys are the best. Now go out there and win.
Yeah!
End of scene 2. Scene 3, time, the next day. Place, the kitchen in the Laubinger home. Seated at the table are Cleve's father, Frank Laubinger, his mother, Mildred, and Cleve. They are eating dinner.
Quite a spread today, Mildred.
Thank you. I made it special for Cleve.
That was some game yesterday. How many times you sacked that quarterback?
5.
5 times. Our son here is quite the football player.
Yes, but I don't want him to get hurt.
It's only a game, Millie.
But it looks awfully violent to me.
Stop being overprotective. The boy wants to play football, and he's good at it. Isn't that right, Cleve?
Is what right?
That you want to play football.
Yeah, Dad, I want to play football. Make you proud of me?
You've certainly done that.
But don't forget your schoolwork comes
Who
first.
cares about that?
Son, football is important, but you still got to do well in your studies.
Hey, will you get off my case, Dad?
Not on your case.
Yeah, you are. You and Mom.
Cleve, how can you say that?
All you do is nag me. Do this, do that.
What are you talking about?
What's gotten into you?
Just leave me alone.
Cleve jumps from his chair, picks up his plate of food, smashes it against the wall, and runs off stage. Frank and Mildred are bewildered, shocked, and terrified.
What the hell just happened?
Oh my good lord.
We need to talk with someone fast.
End of scene 3. Scene 4, the next day. Place, Coach Deke Krukowski's office. Present are Deke, Frank, and Mildred.
What can I do for you?
We're going to talk to you about our son, Cleve.
Outstanding young man. You should be proud of him.
We are, that's why we're here.
I don't quite understand.
Yesterday, Cleve exploded while we were eating dinner. He smashed his plate of food on the wall, stormed out of the kitchen, went into his room and wouldn't come out. He's never acted this way before. He's always been a mild-mannered. This happened just one day after the football game, and we're concerned that maybe this may have something to do with him playing football.
Mrs. Laubinger, I care about every young man that plays on the team, and I can assure you that we never would have had Cleve or any other player do anything that would be detrimental to their health.
Yes, we understand that, but you know, football is a contact sport.
I know what you're driving at, but because of the nature of the game, it puts players at risk. I've heard that before, and I can assure you that is wrong. If anything, football builds character. It promotes teamwork, sportsmanship, and builds self-confidence and leadership.
We don't mean to suggest that there's something wrong with playing football itself, but Cleve is still a child, and playing football may be too much for him. We don't want to see him get hurt or lose control over himself.
If you had seen how
Cleve blew up, you'd understand our concern.
I do understand your concern. You're his parents and you're looking out for your son's best interest. But it would be a shame for you to pull Cleve from the team. He's already one of the top high school linemen in the state, and he has an excellent chance of going on to college on a full athletic scholarship program, which I'm sure you know is worth a lot of money.
But we also want him to stay healthy.
The school wants that for him too. We want to build men and women, not destroy them. One of the best ways to do that is through organized sports. You being his parents, whether Cleve stays on the football team is ultimately your decision to make. I would suggest that if you have any concerns about Cleve's health, his fitness, or to play football, you should have him evaluated by a physician. If there's anything else I can help you with, just give me a call. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
End of scene 4. Scene 5. Time, a week later. Place, the office of Dr. Lawrence V. Kenyon, a pediatrician. Cleve, Mildred, and Frank are having a discussion with Dr. Kenyon.
I've run all the tests and I found no organic cause for Cleve's explosive outburst.
There's nothing wrong with me.
Are you sure, Doctor?
Yes, I'm certain all the tests are coming up negative.
Come on, Mom, let's get out of here. The doc says I'm okay.
Hold on, son, we're still talking.
You see how they talk to me? It's no wonder I go batty.
Cleve, your parents are concerned about you.
There's nothing to be concerned about.
Cleve, do you ever have blackout spells?
No.
How about dizziness?
Sometimes, after a scrimmage.
You get dizzy?
Yeah, but it goes away.
Well, I really don't know what else I can say.
So you're saying that it's okay for Cleve to still play football?
I don't see why he can't.
Wow, that's great. Wait till Coach finds out. Will he be glad?
He'll be glad, but I won't.
Come on, Mom, don't say that.
Don't you know how much we worry about you? You like getting smacked around like a rag doll?
Mom, it's part of the game. I want to win.
We want you to live.
Holy cow, Doc, would you talk to them, please?
Maybe we should withdraw our permission to let you play.
No way.
And you think this is
No.
normal?
Son, calm down, we're just talking.
No, you weren't. You meant it. This is what we put up with.
I can refer you to a family therapist. therapist.
Family therapy? Is that the best you can offer?
Are you saying that Frank and I are the problem?
Oh, no, I'm not saying that at all. All that I'm saying is that there could be more than one way of dealing with Cleve's outbursts.
Doctor, I know you mean well, but all you're doing is putting the problem on us, when in fact, it's my son who's got the problem.
I don't have any problems. All I want to do is play football.
Let's go. Thank you for your time.
End of scene 5. Scene 6. Time 5 years later. Place, the locker room at State College. Coach Ralph Hammerhead Clayton is giving a pep talk to members of the football team, one of whom is Cleve. Cleve is now 6 feet 5 inches tall and weighs 325 pounds.
In my 20 years of coaching, I have never coached a finer bunch of players than you. Right now we're 9-0 and have a chance to go all the way to the finals. You guys make me feel proud. I'll tell you, before the start of the season, I didn't think you guys had what it takes. But you sure proved me wrong. I love you guys.
Hey, Coach, we love you too. How about we all take a shower together?
None of that sissy talk around here. It may give you some weird ideas, but seriously, the reason why we've won thus far is because of all your hard work, both on and off the field. Showing up for practice, listening to your coaches, and above all, executing on that field. All that has come together to make us winners, and that's what we are. Winners, right?
Damn right.
Winning means not just going through the motions, but giving it all you've got. It means not being afraid to take a hard hit and give it back with interest, because that's what football is all about. Who can hit the hardest and most often? So, gentlemen, before we take the field, I want to wish you all the best, because you are the best. Now, what are you gonna do today?
Win!
Say it louder.
Win!
This time, say it like you mean it.
Win!
Right. Now go out there and make it happen.
Yeah!
End of scene 6. Scene 7. Time after the game, 4 hours later. Place, the team's physician's examination room under the stands. Present are the team physician, Dr. Claiborne, Coach Hammerhead, and Cleve. Cleve is lying on a stretcher. He's conscious but groggy. You took a lot of hard hits today.
Oh, it was nothing.
You got knocked out.
I did?
You were great today, kid. Just great.
Have you considered giving up football?
What are you saying to him, Doc? He's the #1 college defensive lineman in the nation. Today, you want him to quit?
I want him to be healthy and stay alive.
I want that for him too, and for all my boys. But I also want for them to have an opportunity to make some real money. Something that I missed out on when I was their age.
Hey, Coach, don't worry about me, okay?
That's the spirit. See, he wants to play.
Of course he wants to play. He doesn't know any better. And you keep pushing him. It can get him killed.
Hey, Doc, you better can that talk right now, because you don't know what you're talking about. And it's demoralizing. We don't teach young men to play football to get them killed.
So what's Cleve doing here on a stretcher? He got smacked in the head, hard. I saw it from the sidelines.
It's a contact sport, Doc. So players get hurt, but they recover and go out there and play again, which shows character.
An extremely poor judgment.
There's nothing wrong with my judgment.
Cleve, I have to tell you straight. If you keep playing and taking more hard hits, you are at risk of sustaining irreversible brain damage.
Doc, this is football we're talking about, not boxing. Tackling is not the same as throwing or landing a punch. Sometimes you get knocked cold, but you get up, shake it off, and get out there and play again.
Doc, I want to play.
You hear that, Doc? He wants to play. So are you gonna clear him or what? If you don't, you will be ruining his career.
You guys are incredible. End of scene 7. Scene 8. Time 8 years later. Place, the locker room of the Rocky Mountain Wildcats at the Continental Football Conference. Team coach Fearless Frank DeCapistrano is delivering a pep talk to members of the team, which includes Cleve. Cleve now weighs 350 pounds.
Last week, we lost a heartbreaker. A game we should have won. I know it, and you know it. Some of you complained about the refs. They had nothing to do with us losing. We only had ourselves to blame. Now, if we don't win today, we're out of the playoffs. Do you want that?
No!
Not loud enough?
No!
That's right, you don't want that. You want to win, but wanting to win is not enough. You gotta make it happen. You gotta play like it's the last game of your career or of your life. You gotta play like your lives depend upon it, because it does. Football is more than just a game. It's life itself. When you win, it's the greatest feeling in the world, but when you lose, everything goes dark. You ask yourself, why do I even live? If you don't feel that way, you have no business playing football. So, what do you want to do?
We win, coach!
Then prove it! Last week you guys became complacent. That's why we lost. You had the momentum but gave it away. You stopped hitting hard and let the other team run all over you. Will that happen today?
No!
I didn't hear you.
No!
That's right. That will not happen today. Today, you will play with heart. You will stay focused. You will hit hard. You can't let up even for a second. That's how you will win. Are you with me?
Yes!
I didn't hear you.
Yes!
Now go out there and win!
Yeah!
End of scene 8. Scene 9. Time 6 years later. Place, Executive Office of the Rocky Mountain Wildcats. The room is packed with reporters. Standing behind a podium is Cleve. It's a press conference.
Are the rumors true that you are retiring?
Yes, I'm calling it quits.
When did you decide to retire?
A while back.
How far back?
I can't remember exactly when. Is that really important?
You played for the Wildcats for 14 years. What was the greatest game of your career?
That's a hard question to answer. You know, after a while, it all becomes a blur.
A blur? Can you explain what you mean?
After a while, it became hard for me to remember one game to the next.
But there must be one game that stands out.
I'll get back to you on that.
What are your plans now?
I don't know. See if I can get a real job. All I know is playing football.
You set the record for the most games played by a defensive lineman. Is that something you're proud of?
To tell you the truth, after a while, I lost count. I played each game one at a time. I wasn't looking to set any records.
You still have bad feelings about that incident with Willie Jones?
That was a long time ago.
He almost killed you with that hit.
That's football. Sometimes things get out of hand.
How's your family feel about you retiring?
My wife is very happy about that. She wanted me to retire years ago.
Yet you continued playing.
Yeah, I did. My team needed me.
And maybe you needed them?
Now you're just trying to get inside my head. Please don't go there.
Last year it was reported that you were seen by a neurologist who recommended that you stop playing. Is that true?
I was just having some headaches, that's all. My retiring has nothing to do with that. It's just hard for me to concentrate now.
And when did that start?
What are you now, my doctor?
Well, I'm just a reporter trying to do his job.
Yeah, Mr. Reporter, here's your story, all right? Cleve Laubinger is quitting after 14 years of playing the roughest, toughest game in the world. I've played against the best, and I've given all I have. I've taken hits and dished them out, and never ducked a game. My only goal was to win.
And you feel like you're going out a winner?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Because I had the chance to do what I always wanted to do. Play football. And because I'm still alive. Take care, guys.
Cleve lives off stage. End of scene 9. Scene 10. Time, the present. Place, the interior of a police station. Cleve is in a holding cell. Outside are 2 police officers.
Let me out of here. I want out of here.
I think we ought to call an ambulance.
Told you what Sarge said. He said, keep Laubinger locked up for the time being until he calms down.
But he's not calming down.
I know that, but if we don't belong to a hospital, who knows what he'll do?
Now they have doctors to deal with that.
What do you want from me? We're following orders.
Hey, what am I doing here?
Quiet down, quiet down.
I want to know what I'm doing here.
Shut up!
Who you telling to shut up, huh?
Let him gripe.
Guys beginning to get on my nerves. It's hard to believe that he was once a football player. Now he's a group best.
Hey, you guys, I want out of here now.
Stop that head banging.
I'm Nadine Laubinger, Cleve's wife. Where's my husband?
Nadine, get me out of here.
You need to go to a hospital.
Hospital? There's nothing wrong with me. I just got a headache. Give me a couple aspirins, a shot of whiskey, and I'll be all right.
Don't you remember what you did at the house?
What did I do?
You lost control. You bashed through the door and you almost hit me.
That's a lie. I would never hit you. But you gotta get me out of here. I can't stand being caged like an animal.
He doesn't remember anything. I think he needs to go to a hospital. There's something wrong with him.
Well, first he needs to be arraigned.
Arraigned? He's sick.
Yeah, we know that, but while he's in our custody, we have to follow our procedures.
Okay, look, I'm not gonna file charges, okay? So are you gonna call an ambulance or should I?
Well, let me call my sergeant first. Hello, Sarge? I'm calling about Laubinger. Yeah, his wife's here. Well, she doesn't want to press charges. She wants to call an ambulance to have him taken to a hospital. Okay, Sarge, I'll tell her. We'll release your husband once an ambulance arrives. You make the call.
Okay, thank you. Hello, 911? My name is Nadine Laubinger. I'm calling for my husband, Cleve Laubinger. Yeah, he's at the downtown police station. He's lost control of himself. Please send an ambulance now.
End of scene 10. Scene 11. Time, 2 hours later. Place, an emergency room in a hospital. Cleve is strapped on a stretcher. He's in a stupor. Nadine is conferring with a young male doctor, Bruce Sheldonson. Standing next to the stretcher are 2 emergency medical technicians.
What's the problem?
It's my husband. He lost control of himself. The police were called. He was taken to a police station, and then from there, an ambulance to here.
When we entered the patient's cell at the police station, he became combative. It took 2 of us plus 2 police officers to hold him down so we can sedate him.
Here's the paperwork. The patient's vital signs were normal. He was in a highly agitated state.
Thank you. You can go now. When did he lose control of himself?
Earlier today.
Anything happened to set him off?
No, nothing. He just blew up and smashed the door of our house.
Was he drinking?
He drinks very little.
Is he on drugs?
He's been on pain medication for the last 30 years.
For what?
Pain.
Mrs. Laubinger, this is no time to be cute.
I'm not trying to be cute. My husband is in constant pain. It's from all the injuries he sustained while playing football.
What kind of injuries?
A broken hand, a cracked sternum, 3 broken ribs, a severely bruised left hip, a broken nose, a dislocated shoulder, several lost teeth, several sprained ankles, and lots of hard hits to the head.
Oh, where am I?
You're in a hospital emergency room. My name is Dr. Sheldonson. Your wife Nadine is here too.
Nadine,
How are you feeling?
we're out of it.
I understand that you had some problems earlier today.
What problems? What is she talking about?
Don't you remember? You busted through the door of our house. Then you were taken to a police station and now
What
here.
did the police want with me? Let me off this stretcher. I want to go home.
Mr. Laubinger, we want to run a few tests on you.
No tests. There is nothing wrong with me. I just have a headache. That's all. Now let me off this contraption!
Your wife is very concerned about your behavior.
There is nothing wrong with my behavior!
I need a nurse here. Stat. Give this patient 50 cc's of my Dazzalon IM. I also want a complete blood work. Stat. Please go to the waiting area.
I want to stay with my husband.
Please do what I ask. I can't argue with you right now.
I'll be outside waiting.
What the hell is going on here?
That's what we want to find out.
End of scene 11. We'll take a 10-minute intermission break.